Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm sure you can see there behind me the amount of rain we've had recently, but today is a lovely day and I'm doing something that I've never done before, and it's not a big job, but I'll probably be at it a couple of hours, so I said I'd show you what I am trying to do today. Anyway, so I'm back to getting my garden shed old dairy watertight. So the window is in, that went in yesterday I think, or the day before. The roof has been fixed, so there's no leaks inside. So now I just have two small issues with it. So I have this gap here. I don't know what that was for actually, I must ask Dad. There was obviously some reason why there was a gap there. And then I just have this hole back here as well where the pump was coming out of, and I just need to patch those up in order to make it watertight. Now inside there are two big gaps as well going into the cow house, as we call it, the old milking parlour, and I'm in two minds whether I block those up or not. I want to get the whole thing rewired, and there's wires running definitely through one. I'm not sure about the other one, and maybe I'd be as well off to just leave it until the electrician has done his thing, and I can always get it blocked up when I'm doing the other work maybe. I'm not really worried about pests in there because my cats live in the cow house, so I would think there won't be too many issues with that, but I'll see how I get on with this first. So I have my little bucket here of bits and pieces. I have my trowel, I think it's called. I have my club hammer. I have my bolster, and I have my measuring tape. And I think that's all I need to do this. Obviously I need mortar, so I'm actually going to be cheeky, and my sister, another sister, is building a house just right down here, 2 minutes walk. And the block layers are there at the moment, so I'm going to go down and try and befriend the block layers and ask them if they can give me some of their mortar. And I'm just going to take it. I'll just take enough to do just this patch and the small patch and see how I go. I assume they'll know how much to give me because I don't know how much to ask for, but I'll tell them what I'm doing anyway. They'll probably laugh at me, and I'll see how I get on with it. The only issue with this here is that you can probably, maybe you can't see, there's a timber just running across the top of it. So I'm going to put the blocks on edge, and I think I just need 2 blocks high between the blocks and the mortar. I think that will cover it, but I'll measure it up there now again, and I will have to break the blocks, which I'm kind of not looking forward to because I don't know how to do that really. I love watching TikToks on block laying. I know that's really weird, but I find them quite satisfying to watch. So I have seen lots of people block laying and doing the breaking of the blocks and all that, and sure, of course they make it look really easy, but I know it's not going to be that easy for me. But I'm going to give it a shot anyway, and I'll be here on my own, so there'll be no pressure except for the camera obviously and you guys watching. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do it. Dad just said make sure I cut the block a bit smaller than the gap, obviously, because I need to make sure that the mortar goes on either side of it, and then to just have it in slightly as well for when it's plastered over, that there'll be enough space for the plaster to go on flush to the rest of the wall. So they're the two things that I need to bear in mind, and after that then I'm just going to wing it and see how I get on. So yeah, that's what I'm going to start with, and we'll take it from there after that. I might be worn out after this. Blocks are heavy. Right. These are 43.5. and then 21 and 46. So that's 42 and that's 46. So that's not too bad. So 34, but I need mortar on both sides. I need to go about. Not the best. Why is this one smaller? So I need to do this. Is that enough? Is that too much? Okay. Now, can I just put that on the wall maybe? If I go, no. Okay, that's a no. Okay. Oh, my hoodie. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. Is that awful? Oh, my hoodie is destroyed. Okay. Terrible technique, but I don't think that looks that bad. Okay, we'll go for the next one. I'm not going to lie, I'm pleased with myself. I don't think that looks that bad. I mean, I wouldn't expect to be paid for the work or anything if I did it for someone, but I think that's pretty good. And I'm a very clean worker as well, as you can see. I was looking on the camera, I was like, where is it? I think this is the best bit of work I did. You can barely see where the hole was. I don't know why. I don't know why it came out so well, but it just worked. And the inside worked really well also. And I had that piece of block left over as well, so I just filled another gap in here as well. Not sure what the lighting is like, but that's where the hole was. It's not there anymore. And here I'm a little bit short of mortar, and I'm too embarrassed to go and ask the man for more, but I just filled up. There was a big gap there, but it's quite good. Like, I could do with a bit more mortar, but it's not the end of the world, even if it was plastered over. Oh yeah, you can see the air, the light actually. I thought you couldn't see any light, but you can. But look, it's fine for now. It'll do a job. Now, so this is what I'm going to clean up in here. So you can just see all the old bits of timber from where the timbers were fixed on the roof. And just then, this is all what was left over from when I power washed the place. So I'm going to use the scraper to clean that. And I think after that then I can start putting a few bits and pieces in here. That wall is just so wet. It's really bad. So I'm going to try and keep stuff off that wall, and maybe try and make it a priority to do the gutter on that part anyway, if no other part for now. Because I definitely think the water is just, it's coming off this roof here because the slant is that way. And I'd say it's all just pooling there outside and it's rising up. So it's not helping the cause anyway. So yeah, I'll get this cleared out and should be looking fairly smart after that. All done, fairly clean. Happy enough with that now. We'll start putting a few bits and pieces in there. I got a few hooks and stuff in Aldi as well, so we'll just try and decide where to put that and yeah, start filling this place up. Won't be long filling, no doubt. Now I'm back out a good few days later. I'd say it's nearly a week since I did my block laying. And yes, I am going to call it block laying. And it might have only been 2 blocks, but I was laying blocks. So I was block laying. I think I might actually add that one to my CV. But I'm back to the kind of more normal stuff now. It's absolutely freezing. And it's just starting to rain there, which is not ideal. I don't mind when it's cold, but now the raindrops are really cold on top of it. But anyway, I'm in the shed here. I don't know, can you see? It's a bit of a mess. I'll put in a clip here now, but opened the door this morning to feed them, and the limousine, the in-calf heifer, was out and about. I don't know how she got under the bar, unless they bullied her out and she rolled through the gap. I don't know, but she was out having a great time. She'd made her bed and the whole lot, so I had to do a bit of tidying earlier, but I need to sweep up and stuff now. I said I'd leave it a while. What I want to do next though is I have to move this guy. So this is my joint ill guy, the guy with the bad legs. Doesn't he look as innocent as anything there now? But I'm moving him into the big pen here. Dad asked me to do it because he is becoming an absolute menace. He is very boisterous. So when you'll open the gate, I think he's just excited to get his meal maybe, because you know, he doesn't actually go for me or anything, but Dad said he's throwing the head at him a lot, and obviously when Dad is lower down, it's just dodgy, so he doesn't trust him. So I'm going to take him out of here and put him into the big pen. I'll just put like half the pen as bedding and leave the rest then. It's a pity because he's been doing quite well up here, but yeah, you don't want to take the chance either that he'll give Dad a headbutt one of the days or whatever. So I'll just clean in there, bed it for him, and then clean out the top part, which will be a bit of work because I have layered it up to make it more comfortable for him. So yeah, that's going to take a fair bit of cleaning out, and sure, obviously the tractor isn't going to fit up there or anything, and I wouldn't even bring in the tractor with the bucket. It's just too tight in here at the moment. I have too much stuff in here. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do next, and then I'm going to show you a bit of work that we're going to have going on as well. Just small improvement around the place again, I suppose. That was the easy part, but now I have to clean in here, and it doesn't look too bad, but that's a lot of wheelbarrows right there. But sure, look, what about it? Now this is how we're looking here, and I'm sure you can hear in the background the work is still ongoing, but well, this is where we're up to at this point anyway. You can see we've done a bit of clearing, so he's taken back all the briars and things, but then he's also cleared the whole way down, just up to the width of the mini digger basically, just to try and give us a bit more space. You might be able to see it there. He's taken it down as far as the concrete for the floor of the crush, and what he'll do now is he'll fill that in with pencil. The plan will be to concrete all of that and to concrete all of where I'm standing here now as well. But as Dad said, if we need to scrape away some of the pencil when it comes to that, we'll do that. But at least for now, it'll keep it kind of clean for us while we're still using what we have. But yeah, he's doing that. He's still at a couple of other bits as well. But I'd say I'll probably show you that in the next video. He's going to do the back of the shed as well, because it's gotten very kind of wet back there, and there's a few dips and hollows and things down there as well. So he'll clear all that. He'll throw some pencil in there as well, and I have another couple of bits for him to do with the the mini digger as well. So yeah, he'll be kept busy for a couple of days here anyway, but I'll show you that update in the next video. I had a fella out last night as well to have a look at the crush. So in fairness to him, he said he'd be out, and he was out straight away pretty much to have a look at it. So he had some really good ideas, and he's gone away now to just do up a bit of a drawing and do some costings and things like that. So it'll be good to see what he comes back with. I'd say now I'll be happy with what he gives me, because kind of everything I was suggesting, he knew ways of doing it or different types of things and all of this. So again, I'll fill you in when I know more, and I suppose when it comes to actually doing the crush. But yeah, I was very impressed with him. So yeah, we're going to be busy hopefully over the winter months now as well, and we'll try and get stuff done. I think Dad is quite anxious with the crush to get that done, because obviously he doesn't like to see it moving when I'm working the cattle and I'm standing right outside it. Although it is just 2 uprights that are gone, it is held by the rest of them, but we're going to get that done as soon as possible, really. There is a 60% TAMS grant on that as well, so we'll have to have a look into that and get everything sorted and get that put in. But yeah, that's where we're at now. Before I finish up this video, I do just want to say hello to 4 ladies that I met there in the takeaway on Friday night. I think we were all getting our Friday night treat, but they recognised me from the videos anyway, and you know, it's just so nice to see 3 young girls interested in the farming and involved in the farming and watching the videos and all of that. Yeah, I do really think things are changing. There's just more and more young girls and women getting involved in farming, and yeah, it's great to see it. But thank you for coming up and saying hello. You made my evening, so it was really nice to meet you all. But I think I'm going to leave it there for now. I need to throw another bit of silage into these guys here, keep them happy for the night. And as I said, hopefully I'll have some decent updates for you in the next video I have. So thank you for watching. If you liked it, give me a like. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. Thank you.